Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us... You don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now on first down, Drake again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again. Winslow. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray to give. This is Drake. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
on 2nd down. It's Drake. And he'll go down at the 28.
Again, the ball carrier.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now Drake. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
25-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Murray. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 6-0 our score after one.
Panthers nothing.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Devon Kennard. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Drake. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 24 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Cardinals 13. Panthers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And a Panther 1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A pickup of 5 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Touchdown.
So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Jordan Phillips in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
He trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Thomas has got it, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards the pickup. 1st down, Carolina. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Looking long for he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 72 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for.
And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
See, one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Third and long for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And he's got room. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's got daylight. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they think.
They got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run a little bit more.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Murray. It's Williams on the catch. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Murray now on first down. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. They'll try and run with Drake. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more.
Panthers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
2-yard gain on the play.
Here's Bridgewater. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. From the gun, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Brown, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, an 80-yard touchdown. And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer.
Joey Slye.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
For Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
By the Panthers.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Being chased out left. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Anderson. Touchdown.
Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 47. Panthers 21.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
At the 23-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Christian Kirk.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Christian McCaffrey.
A good pickup there at 22.
At the 9-yard line.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Sure. 7 Pirates. 57.
Here's Murray. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Makes the score.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Hey, switch gears.
Back to throw it, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Shotgun now from Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Operating from the gun, Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Complete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Second and 10.
I'm on. Jim.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
There's 21.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.